Hey everyone, welcome back to more of Zelda Deluxe 4th Quest. And after finally clearing out all the 1 through 9 levels and getting the Master Sword, you're pretty much gonna need this to survive level X. No need to handicap yourself in that level, and you'll see why. And this level basically is going to make you feel like the red ring is probably not going to be enough to hold your ground. And I'll show you. Luckily, it's actually a pretty short level, but it can get pretty hectic in there. So I'm completely armed with whatever items I can find. No, you don't need 64 super bombs, but you get so much money in this quest. Just have to spend it somewhere. Again, level 10, or level X, is right in this corner. And if you play the 3rd quest, you'll know how to get to that level. So if you were to use your lens here, it gives you a little cue about using the flute at this point. And it takes you over to this corner. Again, similar to the 3rd quest. Now I might break this up into a couple parts, because this gets pretty hectic. So here's your Triforce checkpoint. Now, it actually does start fairly simple, but basically it's gonna be pretty much any dungeon enemy you'll find is gonna be in here. Doesn't help with all the statue shooters. So it starts pretty simple. You just start with like Zols and ropes, and now you got every type of Stalfos. So, not that big a deal. Now you got every type of Garaya. So unless you get lucky with some clocks in these rooms, this can be a pretty painful level. You see all these statue shooters. Basically Toho rooms. Okay, so you actually want to go right first, because there's something useful you can pick up. And actually the statues might be played to your advantage, to be honest. It almost looks like it's taking priority over the bigger hits, so I might be able to put that to some advantage. Okay, not much in this room. this room is a fire Gleeok with a whole bunch of bubbles. So you may just have to go in and tank this thing. I'm just gonna get as much damage as I can with my sword. Yeah, this gets pretty hectic because you can't even see what you're doing anymore. Okay, this room not too bad, except with the conveyor belts. That could make this room a bit annoying, actually. Now, luckily I got Master Sword, so it's not going to take as many hits to bust these guys. Now, this is a new one. Infinite Magic. So now I can, for example, I can use my lens as much as I want. No limits now. Actually, I might be able to show off the Cane of Byrna. At least I can, always wondering how much damage this thing does. Red candle, you can start spamming that. So you can actually start kind of playing around with some of the items. I always wondered how strong the Cane of Byrna is. If it does decent damage, is it like even a item worth getting? Yeah, kind of at the midpoint, and not much in this room. Basically just a bunch of enemies that'll take you back to start. And I think those spikes do 4 hearts of damage. So a little caution with that. Now this room is basically every single type of Wizrobe. And I think you gotta be really careful about those spiked balls there, because I think I read in the description or somewhere, I think those are 8 heart damage. So irregardless of armor. So that is a pretty deadly thing there. So that's not gonna really make this level that easy. So unless you basically clock the room or something. So this can be kind of a pain to go through unless you wait for a clock or something. Well, there's a clock right there, alright. So I can at least clear out the rest of this. And you're gonna have to go left first. I'll leave that one mirror robe there. This gets kind of interesting. Limited mobility there. Okay, this room. I'm not sure if you really want to use the prisms. better way around this, though, because you can't go on the corners. You don't really have a safe spot, so it's just more of a waiting game. At least I'm getting refills, making this more manageable. And this room is a single level 4 Gomo, of course, with a bunch of item bubbles and such. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying, huh? I don't really know a good way to do this. You know, maybe just get your hit in and just get back into the doorway. At least get relative safety. So you can wait for a good chance to get down and attack. And that way you're not really scrambling as much to try to dodge everything. You know, you can just kind of wait, wait till you get at least a fair opening. Just get as many hits as you can in. Just gotta retreat to the doorway. Alright, got you out. Okay, this room is all the high-leveled land molas, so 3, 4, and 5s. Now I can spam my magic to no end. I can try this out. Get my Byrna whirl. Oh, that's pretty strong, actually. This thing's actually pretty strong. Okay, how strong is this thing? Man. Okay, that thing might be stronger than the Master Sword. Jeez, I did not even know it was that strong. Okay, that Byrna was just kicking some major butt right there. Alright, I got through that first bit. This is the easy part. You're going to that upper right corner. That's the part that's gonna give you all the trouble. Makes me wonder, I probably should just split this into 2 parts. Yeah, this room isn't that difficult, it's just all the spiked balls that are gonna cause all the problems. You really want to just take your time through this. Yeah, so it's gonna be this upper right portion that's gonna cause all the problems. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna be fun to go through this part. That's why I'm thinking I should just split this into 2 pieces. It is an extremely dangerous room here. And I'm almost wondering if I should just start chucking super bombs. Because you're on ice and then there's spiked balls all over the place, so you already got huge mobility issues. No real easy way to do this room. Kind of a doorway spam as much as possible. Keep yourself safe, because you're probably not going to want to go into the room itself, because you get knocked around enough, you're going to probably get knocked into the spikes, and that's not exactly where you want to land. Aren't you wondering about trying super bombs here? I mean, that'd be such a bad idea to try one. I got 64 of these for a reason. I've got 64 super bombs. May as well start throwing some out. Especially if they're gonna just start hogging the doorway. Because I can probably use that to my advantage. This is more just a timing issue. You know, trying to get the correct shot in there. And get as much damage on with those super bombs. Because it's gonna add up quickly, since it's, you know, again, 8 regular bombs, so that's, what is that, 4 Master Sword hits? So a number of these already lost their shield, so I can kind of bide my time. Can't really tell which ones I've broken shields off of. Okay, I'm making some progress. You know, better to be just slow and steady as you go through this. That's probably the safest way to do this. You know, use super bombs. I got plenty of those to throw out. Oh, this room is gonna suck. Oh my gosh, what in the world? What is this? What is this crap? Actually, it may not be such a bad idea to try the cane here. Might be able to get rid of those Gorias at least. I already got rid of some of the threats in this room. Trying to get the super bombs rolling here. Unfortunately, you can't skip this room. Get rid of at least some of these enemies. Make my life a little easier. So now it's just a matter of getting rid of that glass Death Knight. Okay, now I got rid of your shield. Now I'm free to set down super bombs. Okay, so got rid of the biggest threats in this room. And I don't think they respawn, so I can recharge later. Trying to figure out how to get rid of these mirror rolls because you just have no mobility in this room. And unfortunately, you have to get rid of these guys. Try to find like a relatively safe spot. There's no good way to go around this room. Okay, got rid of one of them. The next room is even worse, mind you. The next room is the one that's gonna give me all the problems. I don't know an easy way to get through that room either. Yeah, it's this next room that's gonna give me all the problems. This room, I think, has every single type of Patra in it. Okay, fairies, good. Okay, refills. Got rid of one of the Patras. so I'm just left with one hatchet 3 there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that clock would have been a lot more helpful early on. That would be very helpful to get that clock earlier. I do not have enough heart to take out Ganon right now. Unless I get, like, super lucky. But, I mean, I got this far. So, usually I spare Ganon for its own separate part. I guess just to make an ending. And I got through this part without a potion. That's actually pretty good already. Other times I've had to blow 2 potions to get through this room. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of split this in a couple pieces and kind of save the Ganon battle for the last part, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go recharge, and I'll be back in a little bit. I'll probably have to go through the whole level again, so since I'm gonna start from just outside level X, go from there. Alright, see you guys later.